Hello everyone. I am Qiao Jungwei, a teacher at Shanghai Publishing and Printing College. The content of this lesson is an overview of printing presses. As we all know, printing is one of the four great inventions of ancient China. Printing has transformed books and knowledge from luxuries accessible only to a few into essential tools for the popularization, accumulation, and dissemination of knowledge, playing a key role in promoting world civilization and development. With the continuous advancement of printing technology, printing has permeated various industries, and its applications have become increasingly broad. Beyond publishing materials such as books, magazines, and newspapers, printing encompasses advertisements, photo albums, instruction manuals, a dazzling array of product labels, and various packaging materials. Examples include milk packaging, food packaging, daily chemical product packaging, electrical product packaging, as well as tiles, wallpaper, and textiles. Even printed circuit boards and electronic displays for electrical and electronic products are inseparable from printing. It can be said that almost anything except water and air can be printed. So, what is printing? Printing refers to the process of transferring graphic and textual information from an original manuscript to a substrate using a printing plate or other methods. The 5 essential elements of printing include the original manuscript, printing plate, substrate, ink, and printing press. Among these, the printing press is the general term for machines and equipment used to produce printed materials. To develop the printing industry effectively, the first priority is to equip it with advanced printing machinery. Now, do you know which historical figures have been the most significant milestones in the development of printing? Indeed, Bi Sheng is undoubtedly the first revolutionary figure, living during the Qingli period of the Northern Song dynasty. He was a craftsman engaged in woodblock printing. Through his long-term work, he identified the major drawback of woodblock printing. Each new book required carving a new set of plates, which was not only time-consuming but also increased printing costs. Based on a thorough review of predecessors' experiences, he invented movable type printing between 1041 to 1048 AD, marking a great revolution in the history of world printing. Johannes Gutenberg of Germany is another figure of monumental significance. He was the inventor of Western movable type printing, having developed mechanically pressed alloy type and formulated ideal printing inks. In 1439, Gutenberg invented the first printing press based on Europe's vertical grape press, ushering in the era of mass book reproduction. I believe academician Wang Shun (1937 to 2006) can be regarded as the third major milestone figure. He was a pioneer in China's contemporary printing revolution. In 1979, he developed the Chinese character laser phototypesetting system, significantly improving printing efficiency and positioning China as a leader in this field internationally. In 2001, he was awarded the State Preeminent Science and Technology Prize and is hailed as the modern Bi Sheng. Printing technologies can be divided into 2 major categories: plate-based printing and plate-free printing. Plate-based printing includes relief printing, flexography, lithography, gravure printing, and porous printing. Plate-free printing includes inkjet printing, electrophotography, ion imaging, thermal imaging, and other forms. Plate-free printing, also known as digital printing, does not require a printing plate. Instead, it uses certain techniques or processes to record digitalized graphic and textual information onto paper or other tangible media. Due to its advantages such as variable data, on-demand printing, high flexibility, and ease of operation, it is particularly suitable for short-run printing, on-demand printing, and personalized printing. In recent years, It has also seen rapid development in the packaging printing sector. Among plate-based printing methods, the main feature of relief printing is that the image areas of the printing plate are higher than the non-image areas. During the process, the inking roller applies ink to the image areas, and under pressure, the plate directly contacts the substrate, transferring the ink to the face of substrate. Includes woodblock printing and movable type printing, for example, clay type, metal type. Its printing principle is simple, but the plate making and plate mounting processes are complex. The production cycle is long, the printing pressure is high, and the printing speed is low. Flexographic printing is a printing method that uses rubber plates, resin plates, etc. as printing plates, sometimes classified under relief printing since image areas are raised. Compared to relief printing, it has extremely light printing pressure, soft plate material, good ink transferability and stability. Fast plate making speed, high plate making precision, high resolution, convenient operation. High printing speed, and a wide range of printable materials, especially with water-based inks. Flexography is more environmentally friendly and has promising development prospects. The primary characteristic of gravure printing is that the image areas of the printing plate are recessed below the non-image areas. During the printing process, the entire plate is first inked, and then a doctor blade scrapes off the ink from the non-image areas, leaving ink only in the recessed image areas. The plate directly contacts the substrate, and through pressure, the ink in the image areas is transferred to the substrate's surface. Gravure printing produces vibrant colors, thick ink layers, and high plate durability. However, the manufacturing process for gravure cylinders is complex, time-consuming, and costly. Additionally, the use of inks containing organic solvents contributes to environmental pollution, limiting its development. The primary characteristic of porous printing is that the image areas of the printing plate consist of holes or mesh openings that vary in size or are uniform in size but differ in quantity. During printing, ink is forced through these holes or mesh onto the substrate under pressure. Screen printing, mimeograph printing, typewriter stencil printing, and stencil cutting printing all fall under the category of stencil printing. Among them, screen printing is the most commonly used method, as it can print images on various materials and finished products, producing thick ink layers and allowing for large printing formats. The main characteristic of lithographic printing is that the image and non-image areas of the printing plate are almost on the same plane, utilizing the immiscibility of oil and water for printing. Stone lithography and collotype printing were early forms of lithographic printing. Currently, the term lithographic printing generally refers to the indirect printing method using a rubber blanket for transfer. During printing, the dampening unit first applies water to the non-image areas of the plate, followed by the inking unit applying ink to the image areas. As the plate cylinder and rubber blanket cylinder rotate against each other, ink in the image areas is transferred to the rubber blanket under pressure. The rubber blanket then transfers the ink to the substrate under pressure from the impression cylinder, completing the indirect printing process. Its advantages include simple plate making, low cost, easy plate mounting, convenient operation, low printing pressure due to indirect printing, high printing speed and efficiency, and excellent print quality. As a result, lithographic printing accounts for the highest proportion among all printing methods, serving as the mainstream technique, and is expected to maintain this dominance for a considerable period. This course will focus on the structure and adjustment methods of offset printing presses. That concludes today's lesson.